Hello, my name is Abby Rose Scotzari, and today I will be giving you my demonstration speech. Have you ever been extremely hungry and lack the skills, money, and resources and time to make a Michelin star meal? So you take some bread, peanut butter, and jelly and slap it together and call it a meal? If this sounds familiar to you, then you are not alone. Nearly half of the American population eats peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But most people consider the process to be trivial and second nature, but there's actually quite a bit of minutia involved. First up, you need to select the perfect bread. I have crafted a hierarchy of breads that flatter the delicate taste of the fillings. Number one on my list has to be the Couple Dollar cheap white bread. It has a silky texture and it's so durable and withstands the saturation of the jelly. Second on my list has to be the Couple Dollar wheat bread. Again, it is fluffy and withstanding. And I did not forget about my gluten-free friends. If you cannot have regular bread, feel free to substitute it for a gluten-free option. Next up, we have the most important ingredient, peanut butter. I have found the holy grail of peanut butter, the Wegmans Organic Crunchy Peanut Butter, not sponsored. It's perfect. It's got a peanutty decadence and a velvety texture, and it's wonderful and it complements the sandwich great. But you're not even entitled to use peanut butter. You can swap it out for almond butter, sunflower seed butter. The list is endless. And if you have a nut allergy, you can buy the peanut-free options. Next up, we have jelly. I have the cream of the crop, my aunt's strawberry jam. It's wonderful. She made it homemade from her own strawberry plants. But you unfortunate souls can buy your jelly at the local supermarket. I recommend the Smucker's Strawberry Jam, not sponsored. It complements the sandwich so beautifully. But you can use any fruit, flavor, and type of spread you desire, even something disgusting like orange marmalade. Okay, now that we have our ingredients, the next step is to amalgamate them. So for this, you're required to have a plate or a napkin. This is the foundation upon which you're going to build your sandwich. First up, we're going to take some peanut butter. An amount just like this ought to be fine. We're going to spread it around. You want to have a knife for this and a spoon for the jelly. However, I have an advantageous implement. I have a tool that spreads peanut butter and jelly, but I could not find it, so I don't have it here with me today. So I'm using a fork, a knife, and a spoon. So you just spread it around like this, and it'll be fine. Now, for the jelly, you're not required to use a copious amount. A spoonful ought to suffice. You just place it on top, and you spread it around. Now, the order in which you add your peanut butter and jelly is trifling. There are those who would argue that there's a right way to do it, but I'm not one to force my way on everybody. You can do it however you prefer. You can even buy peanut butter and jelly already mixed together in a jar. However, that's only useful for this one type of sandwich. But if you eat it enough, it might be a worthy investment. Now we incorporate our last piece of bread. Now that the process has adjourned, you are left with a scrumptious delicacy handcrafted to your specifications. The last thing we do is enjoy the vintage of our laborious efforts. As they say in the old country, bon appetito!